Hi, everybody. June here from Red Daisy Crafts. It is August 6th, and I'm so glad to be here with you. Hopefully, people can join in today. But I'm just going to give it a minute or two. I'm going to check my channel to make sure that we are showing up in here and make sure the noise is working. We are showing up. That sounds like it. So yay for that. And y'all, it is so hot here. I cannot even tell you, it's so hot here. I just today I feel like it is hot inside even. So but so happy to be here to craft with you because it gets my mind off of it, and I'm tired of talking about how hot it is, right? So thanks for joining today. I've got a few things to share with you in the beginning before we get into our projects today. But looking forward to crafting with you. Hopefully a few people will be able to come on and join. If you come on and join, please comment and let me know you're here. And I'm going to put you down to the table and we're going to talk things. So as you know, we are just 4 days away from the new August Paper Pumpkin subscription period is ending, and that is going to be 8 cards. And you're going to get a bonus stamp set. And, you know, if you are new to Paper Pumpkin and maybe have seen some of my past videos here and there, because I am on Facebook, but I also post them to YouTube. Paper Pumpkin is a monthly subscription kit from Stampin Up, and most of the time they're cards. It's not always, but when it arrives, it's a surprise. They do give us a little sneak peek, and so this is what I mean by that. But it doesn't really show the projects that are going to be in the kit. So it's always really fun to get your box each month. So if you are maybe interested in trying it out, I would love to have you join me and be a subscriber of mine. So let me add, I've put in my description my Paper Pumpkin code for anybody who would like to give it a try. You have to subscribe before the kit ships. So in order to get this August kit, you would need to subscribe before August 10th. Okay. And so make sure that if you want this kit, that you do your subscription before August 10th. And if you miss that, you would get the next month's kit. Okay. And so if you have any interest, like I said, that's in the description, or you can always message me if you have other questions. But I'm looking forward to getting that kit. The other thing I wanted to just tell you about again is my partnership with Christy Hillock, and we have created something called the Paper Party with Christy and June, and this is going to be an add-on kit for that group. And so the add-on kit includes 2.5 yards of this beautiful ribbon, the balmy blue and white. It includes a full pack of these iridescent pastel gems that are so beautiful. You're going to get 8 pieces of basic white that are going to be cut 4 by well, they'll be 4.25 by 5.5, and then basically you're going to get 1/4 of the DSP Le Shops, so the designer series paper, and just kind of flipping through here for you to see all the beautiful papers that come in that DSP pack. And so you get a quarter of that. So 6x6 pieces. And then you're going to get 8 pieces of cardstock that are going to be 5.5 by 8.5 inches. And so all the descriptions are in my, all the details are in the description for this paper pumpkin video. And there's a link to a form that if you would like to purchase this add-on kit, you can click that link and it'll take you to that form, and we'll get you set up. So that's only going to be available until August 10th. And then we'll be putting together the add-on kit for August. So I'm just going to set that aside. And we'll move this out of the way. And then I had a couple of things. Oh no, I just dropped some stuff. Let me get it. I had a little pile of things for our craft today, our project, and I just pushed them right onto the floor. So I posted a picture this week of my stack of boxes that I had gotten in the mail, and I had gotten a bunch of kits. That's what was in all those boxes. But I wanted to show you a couple of kits. These are the newer kits. We haven't done these yet live. I probably will come on and show or post a video, but this one, you know, I'll be honest, like when I saw it, I was like, oh, I don't know if I love it. This is the Blossom Wishes kit, but actually now that I've played with it, they're really quite stunning, these cards, and they're like skinny cards, okay? But this one is really beautiful, and as you can see, there's lots of foil, and the midnight, is it midnight? No, Starry Sky. And so it's really beautiful. And then this one's like a bigger card, you know, basically, I guess a full 8.5 inches, but all these beautiful elements on the card and lots of foil and stuff. This is the, oh gosh, that gold color ribbon nobody likes, but it's so pretty. I love it. I'm a very big fan of it. So, but obviously can't think of the name of it. So if you know, let me know. But anyway, this kit makes 8 cards, 4 of each of these. Is that right? Let me just double check. Yeah, 4 of each of those. There's no stamping at all. It's a really nice heavy cardstock in the card bases, and everything is in this kit. These were so easy to put together and perfect for a little group to put together super fast. And then I also got already, this was why I had to have that kit right away, because I had to have these. These are the new festive tags, and so this kit came, and I went ahead and put these together, y'all. They're so adorable, these tags. Look at how cute. So much foil and little outlines. Again, no stamping. And I think both of these kits are on sale in the online store for like $11 and something. You know, that's amazing. Absolutely amazing price. And you make 15. There are 15 of these tags, 3 in each of the 5 designs. So I just could not resist showing you those 2 kits for when we got on live today, because, well, you know me, I just love those kits and love sharing all the things that you can make with it. So that's my next thing, is to work on making some I want to do a class with the festive tags. So I'm super excited about that. And so we will get to doing our projects for today. So I mentioned to you last week that I wanted to show you how I created this really cute box card, and it folds up, and goes inside your envelope, a regular envelope. It fits inside. So this piece here is just the 5.5 by 4.25, but we're gonna do some things different with it. So I'm going to, well, this is not really really great for doing a live because this card doesn't like to sit right. So I'm gonna try and see if I can get it to lay down a bit. So, but we're going to craft with a basic white base. Okay, so if I lean it up on that chair, there we go. That way you can see it a little bit. Move that over so you can see it more. All right, so we are going to use a white card base, and I got some dimensions over here so I can make sure and tell you what we're doing. So, how is everybody doing today? I see I have a couple people following, so I hope y'all are doing well. And if you're able to, just pop your where you're watching from in the comments, and it'll be great to have you with me today. And so we are starting with 2 pieces of cardstock that is cut 6 inches by 4.25. Okay. And then we're going to score each piece is going to get scored at a 1/2 inch and then at 2 3/4 inch. Okay. And then you're going to turn your piece to the short side, and you're going to score at 2 inches. Okay. And you're going to do the exact same thing on the second piece again. So you're going to, on the long edge, you're going to score at 1/2 inch and 2 3/4. Then you're going to turn it and score at 2 inches. Okay. Then we are going to have 2 additional pieces of basic white cardstock. And they are going to also be the same size. So this is 3 3/4 by 2.5. Okay. And they're going to get scored at 1/4 inch and then 3.5 inches, or you could do 1/4 inch from each end. But basically that happens on both of these. Okay. Now I've chosen a little bit of a different scene to create for this card. And I did sort of get a little bit of my layout worked out. And so I wanted to just kind of push this aside for now and figure out where we are. I don't think I need that piece. Where we are going with all of this. Okay. So for these 2 pieces are going to be the inside panels that go inside here to hold up other pieces that pop up out of the card. Okay. When it opens. And so I'm just going to kind of set those aside. But to show you a little bit of how this is going to work is the longer piece. So the 2 inches is this flap that folds down right here. Okay. And so this other part is about 2 3/4 inches. So we have that piece, but we're going to create some scenes on those pieces, and that's what this is for. And then the flaps that fold to the side, okay, they're going to get some, this is part of the envelope, just inside of the envelope. Okay. And these pieces are, let me just think a minute. So it is 1 7/8 by, or 1 7/8 by 2 1/8. Okay. And I have 2 of those. All right. And then I have, this is from the DSP from the shops. And so we're going to have 1 3/4 by 2 inches. Okay. Those are going to be 1 3/4 by 2 inches. And those are going to go on these little outside flaps. And that's going to be great. And then we're going to put a little scene on the back. And I'm going to use outside of the envelope to put this on the back of here. So I think this is going to be really, really cute. So we shall get started. So I want to do some stamping on the outside of the card base before we get started. And I want to make sure I have the right sides going out, so that we stamp on the right side the first time. So this is going to be our outside. And we're going to create a fun little stamp that we can use to put things down. So I want to use some of the words. So this is, I see brighter days ahead. And so I have this space here that I can put this down on. Okay. And although I'm not going to use it, I want to create a place for the sun, because I'll put it in a different color. Let's put it here. Just getting these things lined up, and then we can stick them on the block. Okay. And so that's going to go there. And let's see, what else do we have? We have sending an ocean of love. Let's see, we can put that. I'm going to actually put it across here like that. And let's see, we got hello sunshine. Let's see where we can go with this. Actually, I think we can do the waving hello down here. I think it'll still fit. I think that'll work out. Well, we have that going the wrong way. That isn't going to help. Okay. There we have that. And then let's use, what do we have? What do we have? This one is wish you were here. No, we're not going to use that. Relax, you deserve it. I think can go right there. And so let's see. There's our score line. So we're going to be there like that. And so I think that will work. And I'm just going to now put this onto this larger block. And this is actually the same size block that came in your paper pumpkin, same size block. This is just the ergonomically correct one. And so I'm going to take the sun off because I want to be able to stamp the sun in a different color. And so we're going to stamp this repeatedly on here. So we're going to go here, and then we're going to come over here, and then I don't think we need to do this because that's going to fold down, but we're going to go continuously across here. And just like that. So we're going to use the Azure Blue for this. And, you know, this is just part of the card that's gonna, it's not necessarily gonna show. So it's gonna be down here, but it's just gonna be a nice little added decoration to the card. So we're just gonna start to put this down right here, like that. And then we'll get it inked up again and go continuing across here like this. And there we go. Just moved it up a little bit. And then we're going, so that's how it's going to look. It's just going to go around the box. All right. And then we're going to do it on this sheet as well. So let's do this. And we'll get this one put down. So I just want to make sure I'm getting back over here. All right, and then let's do this here. Now I had a little bit of a boo-boo on this one where I kind of scored in the wrong spot. So I'm just kind of taking that into account so that it doesn't cause a problem. All right, so now I want to come in with my sun, and we're going to use our ink spot for the Daffodil Delight, and we're going to put some sun on here. That's going to go in this spot here, and then we will do it again right here. You know, I watched somebody today do a video, and they use this underneath here. I don't know that I ever thought to do that. So I'm curious to see if that gives a different ink result. So let's see. Don't appear to. It doesn't appear to do that. So hi everybody, thanks for joining. Please say hi when you get here. I'd love to hear from you. Now I'm also going to add the starfish, but I'm going to use the Granny Apple Green. Now I think I need to clean this stamp just in case, because I don't know. I think I cleaned it before. Yeah, I did. Just has a little bit of a blue tint now on here. So I'm going to come in here and we're going to put some starfish on here in some spots where it will fit, just to kind of brighten it up. So there you have it. I like that. What do you think? You like it? Let me know. I think I need to ink up my Granny Apple Green. It's looking a little peaked on that other one. Let's see if we can get one in here. There we go. All right. So we've inked up that outside, and now we can begin to put our box together. So I'm getting my paper snips, and we're going to cut on the shorter side. We're going to cut these down. Actually, I'm going to put the first part together. So the first part is we're going to glue this right here together. And then I will, is that right? No, I don't want to do that. We're going to, I'm already sending you in the wrong direction. First thing we're going to do is cut this out. So this little 1/2 inch piece to 2 inch, we're going to take that out. And then we're going to cut right down the score line on that piece, okay? And then we're going to do the same thing to this one, all right? So we're going to cut this out. And then we're going to cut right down the score line, okay? Now I'm going to just take out a little sliver of this just to make it a nicer way for the box to go together. And then I'm going to get my bone folder and we're going to fold down these edges, okay? So there we go. So I'm just going to burnish all these edges down. These are going to go to the outside and look as if they're going to cover up these pieces, okay? And then we'll do the same thing on this one. You know, when I'm burnishing my edges for a box, I like to make sure that I have nice clean folds and that things match up to the edge. So, you know, things are not overlapping or coming, getting out of line. So that's always really helpful whenever you go to put your box together. So just, you know, watch what you're doing as far as that goes, and your box will go together very neatly then. Okay, so we have our pieces here, and so we're going to put this piece together first. Now, I think I'm getting to the end of this glue bottle, but here we go. We're going to keep using it for as long as it'll let us. All right, so I'm just lining these up right there. Okay. So there's our box. It's starting to come together. Oh, hi. Must be you, Wanda. Thanks for joining. I hope you have a great family birthday. I appreciate you checking in before you head out. I hope you have a lovely evening. So now when we fold this over, it should just really match up. You should be able to lay it flat, and we can. So now we have a nice clean square folded, well, I guess rectangle folded card base. Okay, so just like that. All right, and then we have our flaps that come down, and we're going to put something in here to like kind of firm up that back side. We didn't actually need to fold that one down, but wasn't sure which one, so just easier to do that. Now what we are going to do is we are going to put this right on the back. So I'm just going to go ahead and do that right now because that'll help when we put on the other pieces to have that extra strength in the back of the card. And it'll also tell us which is the back of the card. So there's no question as we go forward. So this is from the envelope flap in the kit, and it is just the cutest thing. I've heard so many people say like it reminds them of the Ocean Pacific clothes we had in high school, and I couldn't agree more. And so just love it. So I'm just gonna, smooth that out with my bone folder with all the glue we just put in there, and just try and flatten it out as much as possible. I see I have a few little bumps there, so we'll get that straightened out. But now that's giving that already like a little stiffness, so which is what we wanted. The next piece that we're going to do is we'll do the front side of the back. Now, the way that this is going to work is we're going to use this is also a piece of DSP from the Le Shops designer series paper, and we're just going to use that to, you know, build up the back so that you don't have this going in here and then just a white background. Okay, so what I want is to give it just that continuous daffodil delight behind there as it goes up, just to fill that in. So we're going to put that in there, and then this is going to go all the way into the inside. So I'm going to go ahead and do that before we put these other panels on the inside of the card. So let's put this down, and I think this piece is going to fit exactly to the white base. So let's put that down first. And I have some glue here. I'm using the multi-purpose liquid glue, which is my favorite. I know not everybody loves it, but let's see here. So the nice thing about the multi-purpose glue is you have a little bit of time once you put it down to reposition it. And so that's what's really nice about it, is you can get a nice, perfect fit on here. Okay, and so now that's going all the way to the top. You can see it better here that there's no white at the top of here. And then we're going to be putting this one in right on top of it. Now I am going to put this in with some dimensionals, okay, because I want to give a little bit of dimension to that element. All right, so we're going to use dimensionals for this, and I have to find them because I had them and then I stuck them away. Here they are. Here they are. Okay, so I'm just going to put some dimensionals on the top of here going across. All right, and I'm going to put a little more just down here, but I don't really feel like I need any more down there. What I could do though is put a little glue, just a little glue down at the bottom, just to give it a little bit of and more stability, because that glue, the other thing I love about the glue is it does provide some stability in your project when you're creating projects. So I do love that about it. So here we go. Oops, I got a thing on there. So I want to line this up right and get it at the right place. So before we put it down, there we go. And then I'm just pressing down the bottom of it where I put the glue, but now you can see there's a little dimensional there, and I just think that that gives a nice little shadow behind here and gives a little bit of added fun to the card. So that's that piece of it. So the next thing we're going to do is put in our panels, okay, and I think we have to burnish the edges of the card stock, and so we're just going to put that in there like that. And again, I'm going to use multi-purpose liquid glue, and I'm going to put both of these. I'm not even sure I need both of them, but I used two on the last one, but now I'm not sure if I needed it again. But we're going to put one right back here. Oh, this is too tall. It is too tall. Well, I'm glad I stuck that in there before I put glue on it. All right, it looks like I need to take off about a 1/2 inch. So let me get my trimmer. So I had told you these were 2.5, okay? That this was 2.5, but it looks like we only need about 2 inches. So I'm gonna get rid of 1/2 inch off of here and another 1/2 inch off of this one. There we go. And just move that out of the way. So you'll want to make a change. I'm going to mark it on my paper right now before I forget that this is going to be 2 inches. All right, that fixes that. All right, so now we're going to put in this card panel. Let's just check it out one more time. That'll be good. Perfect. All right, and there was probably an easier way to do this before we put the card together, but you know, who wants to do it the easy way, right? I don't know about you, but I'm definitely good at doing it the hard way. So we're going to put this in here, and we're going to just smush the sides so that we get it lined up where we want it. And I think I got extra glue going on in here, so I'll have to deal with that at some point, because that will create a problem. We'll figure that out. Let's see. I may use my little pieces I cut off right here to just cover up that little glue spot on each side. And if there's a little extra there, I can erase that off with the eraser as opposed to trying to erase the whole thing. Okay, that's one thing you don't want to do, is like get a bunch of extra glue going on in there. All right, so this one we are going to put in, and we're not going to be as messy about it. How's that? So let's see here. Yeah, there was another way to do this that I did not do very well. So this one is really closer to the front of the card. And so there's our 2 pieces, and I put this one closer to the front because I think I just have one little element to put on there. And so I want to make sure, you know, I can line it up pretty good. Well, we're still slipping around here. There we go. You just hold this down a bit so it gets firm. So I hope y'all are doing good. Hey, Wanda. How are you doing this evening? We are making box cards tonight. And all right, so again, I think I have to erase off some of this glue, which I have to find my erasers. Here it is. Because I feel like if I don't go ahead and do it now, we're going to have a problem later. So the magic of these erasers is just amazing. to be honest. Why is this slipping all over the place? It's being very difficult, that one. Okay, seems better now. All right, so I got the glue off that side. Now let's just get it off of this side. Oh, goodness. There we go. Okay, that's better. This one is not, that one is not gluing down very good. Still having issues. Going to need to fix that. So let's see if I can get a little bit of glue. Oh, goodness. That's not a little. Oh my goodness. All right. Yes. There's a better way of doing this. And, you know, I think I need to go ahead and probably make another video just to show you the right way to do that. Because that is just, you know, messy. Ideally, you put these in before you glue the box together. That was my mistake. So maybe I'll make another separate video and just post it on how to assemble this box better. In the meantime, I'm going to get glue off my fingers, and hopefully we won't have that mess again. Okay, now this is better. All right, so there we have it. And I just want to make sure as we fold the card down, there we go. This is it. So this is the part where I put all that together, you wouldn't have like this funky lift, but as you can see, I can fix it with my bone folder. But had I put those in first, that would have resolved that issue. So now that's much better for it to close. So when it closes, it'll close like that. Okay. Oh, I'm glad you're doing good. You're making supper. What's for supper tonight, Wanda? We are having carne asada. My husband is making carne asada this evening. Yum, yum. All right, so now we're going to bring in these additional elements to the card. And I have all of them right here. So I think before we get going, I'll go ahead and put our little side panels on right here. Those are kind of simple and won't interfere with anything. And I'll give those other pieces a chance to dry a little better. So this is just getting layered on top of here. I wanted to bring in that azure blue and have it like really just pull out from this little piece of DSP. It's so pretty. I think it goes well. Oh, barbecue hot wings. Yum. Yum. If you weren't so far away, Wanda, I'd be on my way. I hope y'all are at least getting a little bit of cooler weather, because we are not here. I know y'all are experiencing also quite a lot of heat up there, and but man, oh man, I'll be ready for the fall whenever it decides to arrive. This week we've got highs as much as 107. I'm just really, when does it stop coming our way? So that's that little piece. I just think this is going to be so cute on here. You know, this just reminds me of, you know, saltillo tiles and all the pretty Mexican tiles that you see when you go to Mexico or any kind of a beachy place. And so I think that this paper just really lends itself to this set. This paper pumpkin kit, that's perfect because that's why we chose this as, you know, partner add-on to the add-on kit as a partner to it. We're just, you know, hopefully you're seeing how you could really create some beautiful things with it. Oh, good. I'm so glad to hear it was cooler there for you. Because man, it's been brutal. All right, so now let's put our inside panel. That's going to go right here. And so what we're going to do is we're going to be putting in the sailboat. All right. And so I'm just kind of eyeballing it, but I think that, so one side of this is higher. The higher side is going to be like right at the top of the box itself. And the other side is going to be a little bit below it. So we're just going to glue that right inside there. And that will be that piece. So pretty simple on this. I knew this glue was going to end today. I just knew it. So we're just going to get what we can out of it. All right, so let's see here. I think it's going to go right about there. There we go. So I'm going to just put this down here. See if I can do it with my bone folder and smooth that out. And so we have our sailboat. All right. And then I was thinking that we could put the little Krabby Crab right here. But I really want him to be up a little bit. So I had this piece ready to go for inside of here. So I think I'm going to put that in just flush with the box so that we can put the little crab a little bit higher on here. So let's get the last of our glue out, and we will get that put together. So all right, so I'm just lining that up with the edge of the box. And I lay this down. I'm gonna press it in to get it to adhere. Oh, this side now wants to come out. Yes, we've got to do this better next time. Oh my goodness. Here's what I'm doing. I'm just trying to get this little bit of glue in here. so I can adhere that down better. There we go. There we go. All right. Yes, I will do a video for that. Oh, wow. 71 degrees. Oh, wow. That sounds lovely. Lovely. All right. So now we have the little bit of water in here. So now we can put our little Krabby Krab like right up at the edge of here. And let's see where we will put him. I feel like he needs to go off to this side. All right, I'm going to get a glue dot for this, and let's see where my little pick tool is on this table. Okay, so if I want that to go down, let's just have one more on this side. Okay. All right, so he's just going to go right down here like that. Okay, so there's our little Krabby Krab. These boxes are fiddly. Yes, they are. They are. And my mistake was I didn't put it together the best way. And too many weeks since I initially made this one and forgot how I did it. So I was saying earlier, I think before you got here, Wanda, that I'll make a video and show how to put it together. But they're a lot of fun, I think. And just couldn't resist with all these little pieces. So now this front flap, that's going to be right here. We're going to put down more of this DSP right here that matches the piece up here. Okay. And so this is how the scene's going to go. We're going to put some water on here, right down at the bottom. And then I fussy cut this out from the piece in the kit. So we're going to have that right in our water. And I decided this could stick up a little bit. And then, of course, we're going to put, well, I'm not sure. That's a big starfish for that tree. I'm thinking about it. But let's go ahead and put this down, and then we can glue it onto the box before we get there. So, all right, so this is going to go really flush at the bottom of here, and just like that. And then we will put it onto the box. And I was thinking I might have time to make one more project, but I think because I probably won't have the August kit by next Sunday, I'll just plan to do that next Sunday. I'll come with another alternate that I have. I'll show you what it is before we go. But then we're going to put this on with some dimensionals. I have the little ones, the mini ones here. So let's just put some on here. And then we have to figure out a sentiment we want to use. Oh, I've got a ton of baby dimensionals on here. Oh, more than that are needed, but what the heck, right? What the heck? So, here we go. My goodness. All right, so we're just gonna put this right here. Like I said, it could stick up a little because it won't get in the way there. Okay, so we need to have a sentiment, and I don't know, I kind of like Hello Sunshine. I know I put this little thing over here for it, and here's our little card. So I'm not sure if I can, how much of this I can. It's really too big. It's really too big. So maybe I have a, you know, waving hello, but I cut them apart. So maybe I'll just use hello on here, and that'll be simple. Where is, oh, here we go. I wanted to use the Azure Afternoon to do this, and so we'll have this right here, and I'm going to put it all the way over here like that. And then, so I can trim this off, but this would be perfect, I think, for me to put the little starfish there. I need to make sure how it folds, because I think I could have it sticking off even. All right, so I'm going to use mini dimensionals on here, just 2, and I'll put that on here just like this. Okay, so there we have it. Hello. Hello from the sun right here. So if this closes up this way, then our starfish can lay off of the side of there, and it won't be a problem. Which way do we want the starfish to go? Glue dots. We need some glue dots here. You like it? I'm glad you like it. They're a lot of fun, I think, but they are fussy. There's no doubt. These are not a fast little card to put together. So just, if I can get that glue dot on there, oh my goodness. All right, so here we go. We're going to put it just like that so that it closes up just nicely like that. And so there's our card, our box card. How cute is that? I just love it. And I love this little extra design over here. I think it matches up with everything so nicely. And we have a lot of fun going on the outside. And you have a place to write a note back here to tell them all your hello information. All right, so let's just add a couple of these fun little sequin, and we will wrap it up. All right, so here we go. I just think these are so cool. And let's just put a couple up here too. There we have it. Look at that. There we go. Oh, y'all, that's really cute. Don't you love it? We're gonna close it like this. That's what it is. We have our back over here, and it fits inside the envelope. And so this is what I have for you next week. I'm super excited about this. I made this card with another friend of mine, or the design of it, I should say. And so this is just a white card base, 4 1/4 by 11, but it has a nice little gift card holder in here. And I have, created the scene so that it continues on the outside. We have some things popped up, and so we will make this next week. And I am so glad that you'll join me today. So don't forget about the add-on kit that's available. And you will be looking forward to a video on this. It'll probably be next Saturday. But a video on how to put this card together more efficiently. So I really am so glad to see everybody. Y'all have a great rest of your weekend, and I will see you next Sunday on Sunday Live. Bye-bye.